All right, some snow showers here in the FM area. It's not nearly as heavy as it was through the midday hours and the early afternoon hours, but we have gotten some reports, and we're going to reiterate these. 7 inches by Twin Valley already. Thanks, Susie, for uploading your photo. You can do the same at valleynewslive.com. Generally 4 to 5 inches measured in and around the FM area, and in Castleton, we're upwards of 7. A couple of 8-inch readings in Mahnomen and Verona in North Dakota. Georgetown, 7 inches, and also some lofty totals in Castleton at 7. 2.5 inches at Itasca a little earlier. Now, as we go through the overnight hours, we'll continue to see more snowfall. Winter storm warning, that's in effect through the overnight hours. But as we approach morning, the blizzard warning here in the Southern Valley goes into effect, as we could see some winds that'll be very gusty out there. That's all to be followed up by mighty cold air. Where you see these deep blue colors, that's where the radar's picking up some more intense snowfall. Bigger flakes that accumulate a little bit faster. Not as heavy as it was earlier, but as we take a look at the wider picture, we can see Grand Forks County seeing some showers pushing up in towards Walsh County, all the way out towards Jamestown, and just to your west, a band of snow as well. But the main core here stretches from Ellendale through the FM area and points north toward Bemidji, but then cuts off Devil's Lake Basin. Hardly anything going on there but the cold, as we have snow, a lot of it that's going to continue to track to the north and to the east as we go through the overnight hours, and it's going to last for several hours, so several more inches are on the docket. So for the rest of our evening, we've already got the 3 to 6 inches, as we're talking about, with a few a little bit more than that. By the morning to mid or late morning hours, an additional 3 to 6 inches is going to be likely for some areas. That's 6 to 12 total to snowblow. Isolated places more than that. Then there's the Arctic blasts that we've been talking about. Air temperatures 20 to 30 below. Wind chills we won't discuss, but they will be dangerous indeed. Still above zero across much of western and northwest Minnesota. The cold spot, Devil's Lake, at around 7 below. 33 below in Langdon for a wind chill. The coldest of the wind chills from the Red River off to the west. The hour-by-hour forecast as we look in on Fargo here, they're heavier bands. Setting this into motion, these will travel to the north and east as we go through the overnight hours, and we'll continue to see more development making its way through the southern and central Red River Valley, extending all the way up to about Grand Forks. Sharp cutoff there where there's dry, cold air up in the Devil's Lake Basin. But the rest of us, periods of snow all night long. On again, off again, heavy at times, and the wind arrows start to have color to them here. And that means gusty winds in the morning. Blizzard conditions will be likely at times, not for everybody, but for some of us here in the Southern Valley, particularly in open country. Then the wind really does increase for almost all of us as we go through our day. We're going to have some brutal travel conditions across the eastern third of North Dakota into western Minnesota. And temperatures as we go toward the latter day. Snow ends west to east rather quickly. They're going to dive bomb as we head into our Friday morning. This is going to be additional snow expected, 3 to 6 for many here in the Southern Valley. Isolated places will be lucky enough to get the plus. It's going to be a long day of cleanup late tomorrow. Steady temperatures until late, and then they fall fairly quickly. Gusty winds, 25 miles per hour with gusts to around 40 miles per hour. Who is this? Well, somebody keeping their eyes on the weather too. Thank you, Donna, for uploading your awesome photo. Here is a look at your Friday forecast. 22 below in Fargo to start you out. It looks even colder in some spots, close to 30 below. Another pretty cool day on Saturday morning at near 20 below, but we do undergo a warming trend through the weekend. And then more snow still on the docket for Monday and Tuesday. We'll keep you updated. It does not look as big as this round.
Yeah, we'll get through tomorrow.
It's going to be tough snow blowing tomorrow.
Yeah, and you may have to do it a couple of times. That's the frustrating part. So take it easy, go slow, stay warm, get warm off.
I might even call out your name a couple times.
I've already heard it a few
or
times,
what?
believe it or not.
I
I'll
won't
keep a low profile.